Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 Digital League battle. This is Season 11, Late Antiquity, Division A. This season I am taking in the Jewish Revolt list, and in this match I'm facing off against Triari's late Romans, or early 4th century, late 3rd century Romans with Arab Bedouin allies. Okay, so late Romans with Bedouin allies. Pretty dangerous opponent. Not so many lights, luckily. What's that? 7 light infantry and then 2 master archers. Not a huge deal. However, a swarm of light cavalry, including these very dangerous light cavalry lancers, that's a big threat to the light infantry I can bring. I'm going to have to be really careful with how I maneuver around them. A gigantic horde of possible cavalry units, including really cheap 36-point Bedouin cavalry lancers. Charging these light infantry is a complete pointless waste of time. I can only shoot them. That's a problem. There's also Arab cavalry that can shoot, and then various more maneuverable light spear cavalry and lancer, and then cataphracts again. These should be able to cut up even my zealots on open terrains. I'm going to have to be careful. Artillery isn't a giant threat. You'll probably couple it with cohesion checks from other shooting, but it's more dangerous to cavalry and elephants than infantry. In terms of infantry, his medium foot arm is okay, but it's just not numerous enough. 2 units of average Bedouin foot, and up to 5 Auxilia Palatina. These are darts. They only get 100 POA while attacking. They will get 200 if defending against a charge. Heavy foot is the same. It's the darts varieties, although the Praetorian Guard and Legio Palatina are superior armored, so they'll take a bad check charging my zealots, but they'll probably tank it being superior, and then they'll be up in the melee. Armored versus lightly protected, I believe that would be 38 POA. Legio Comitatensis are just the average variety with some armor. Not really concerned about these guys. Limitane are trash. They'll lose on impact even against the irregulars. They'll be up a little bit in melee though. So with that in mind, I have maxed out on my lights. So I have 22 units of light infantry. And I've nearly maxed out on my zealots. So I have 13 units total, 3 additional irregular foot, and some poorly armed rabble to pad out the route percent number. Terrain is nice. It's not perfect, but it's pretty nice. I can work with this. This is a hopefully pretty unassailable platform, so I've lightly garrisoned it in terms of quality with a bunch of regulars and just 1 zealot. Then I've arched backward here because this open flat ground is not very favorable. However, we have a nice hill, a little bit of rough to work with, not very much. So again, our light infantry is going to have to look out for those swarms of Bedouin. So we'll see if he goes for one side or the other, and we'll have to redeploy accordingly. If he sends everyone here, I will have to come down and fight. Alright, let's see where he has set himself down. Oh. Okay. Cavalry, infantry. Huh. Well, let's do some exploring then. We could set up on here. We could push this ridge line. We have options. The irregular foot won't do too hot against decent cavalry in the open, but maybe if they have a hill, they'll do okay. Actually, why don't we spread it out? Then we can get these zealots into line. Okay, great. What else? There's a Bedouin light horse. That's going to be the problem. 9 units of lights there. I'll want to outnumber them considerably, given the whole light lancers situation. There, and then we can send 2 more on this push to the left to go exploring. Might be worth moving up to seize this built-up area. So one possibility is we could try to set up with this low hill, this built-up area, and this. A line like that across. Problem with that is that I have to go for it like now. I don't think that's a great idea, so instead we're gonna hold off a bit. There. See if he moves. If he does not move, yeah, we'll try to settle that line. If he pushes one side, if he pushes this side, then we can send some reinforcing lights over to help out and just hold the line. I don't think he'll push here, but if he pushes the center, we can wrap it. And if he sits there, we're going to have to maneuver very carefully to sort of island hop from one bit of terrain to the next, given, for example, that there is a low hill here. So before we expose our irregulars to the potential of downhill charges, we'd want to bunker up our lights along this ridge line. Then the irregulars move up. Or, here we'd want to stay close together. Here we could seize this with the lights. Then the non-lights move up, etc. Next turn. Am I going to have to shift over to hold this hill? Do I care that much if light cavalry gets behind me? Maybe not. Cataphracts, lancers. The cataphracts are a problem, the lancers don't worry me that much. Alright, forge on ahead. Keep on seizing the center of the field. Shift this bunch over. Okay. Then what? That is a little bit concerning. Not really sure what I can do about it. I suppose I could dump some irregulars here, or I could just withdraw, what is that, 3 foot missiles over there, so we can withdraw 2 of ours. They can hold this position, shift this bunch over a couple squares. And we can keep inching forward a bit here as well. Don't want to get cocky though. Maybe shift to the right. Okay. I'd say that's good for now. Next turn. Okay. Keep shifting you over. Cataphracts are a problem. Suppose we just here we go. And what to do here. What's the height here? 50, 150, 200. Okay. There. Need to keep this together, I think, because we still don't know. Those could easily turn around and shift over. Next turn. He's beginning a push towards contact. Okay, so that's 5 tiles, so we can just shuffle back a little bit while our reinforcements arrive. Push these irregular foot with our lights. The zealots can join the main push here. I have to take a bad charge then. And that should be fine. Next turn. Yeah. Yeah, this light cavalry is a problem. I don't have a good response to it. This is interesting. Need to try to find a way around this flank. Well, why don't we stabilize this situation? Hopefully we can auto-break them soon before we get charged. Shift back over and try to get around. Keep to the slopes. And be ready to get into that rough ground. Okay. Then what? Push into contact over here. I think that's going to be necessary. Pull back to use your regular foot. Get zealots in their place. Now we can commence skirmishing. Hold firm. One more. Damn. Okay. So, let's see, that's out of charge arc. This will give us a chance of dodging at least. Then what? Do we shoot or do we withdraw? Both choices come with their own problems. I think we just have to accept that bad things are going to happen to some of the light infantry and hope that taking the engagement on the upslope overall balances things out. It's not looking good. We'll just have to accept some losses. The right side of potentially losing lights is that the cavalry could pursue into awkward positions that we can take advantage of. We'll have to see. But it's not a great start, that lack of disruptions. Next turn. How badly do my poor light infantry suffer? Well, we stood there for some reason. Interesting choice. Okay, it's all in. Tempting, but I'll resist. Get back. Hold firm, huh? Okay. Pull the disrupted unit back. And we have to hurl these units forward, and if one of them ends up getting caught out, that just is what it is. We don't really have time to hold them back forever. Pressure's on. Good. More casualties then. And zealots forward. It's fine, cover them. Damn. Good. This is a lost cause, but that's okay. Well, that's pretty much what we can do for now. Next turn. Fragged, I assume. Yep. We evade into terrain. Can hold out there a little bit longer. Alright, that sucks, but the question is, do they stay? They do. Okay, so the bad things, but hopefully as a result, we'll be able to take out some of this cavalry. As we have now forced an engagement in at least theoretically favorable circumstances. It's still going to require tanking some rather hideous cohesion checks, though. But we can at least do this first. Good. And having done so, we can, let's see, lots to do, lots to think about. For one thing, I don't think we need a commander on this unit to finish murdering these guys. No, we do not. push forward. And actually, I don't necessarily want to fight in range of those archers, but we might have to. Do some damage. We move here and also do some damage. Then we can charge. Great, and then we can tank a horrible initial impact. But they are superior, so it doesn't matter. Okay. How bad is this? It's not horrible. It would be preferable if this unit bounced off, actually, so that... Well, what we might have to do is accept the loss of the irregular foot, maybe? The problem being he can just pin his light horse in and then free the flank anyway. So, let's see if they bounce off. They do not bounce off. That is the problem. I could do this, or I could do this. Probably wiser. Your general up here, see if that helps things a bit. It does. Get in there. We need to try to break this quickly to recover from this flank. That's inevitably going to happen. Do we bother? No, those are both horrible. We'll save these until gaps open up, or in fact leave our options open, prepare to shift over if we want to. Great, bring these lights back. Then what? Continue harassment. Half arc, but oh well. Good. In that case, our irregular foot can come down with some sense of security. And no, that would get us pushed into range. We don't want that. Instead, work on that unit. Hold firm. All right. Or our own men are in the way. Locked. That's where we need to be. Okay, take cover up here and just slow down the enemy. Shift over. Close the gap. Okay, do we move forward? It's in bow shot, but you know what? It's just one unit, so the hell with it. That does get these guys killed, huh? Alright. We can wait for a turn, it's fine. Maybe things will get so dire as to require poorly armed rabble. Move them towards this rough patch. Next turn. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Do they at least hold firm? Nope. Oof. That's getting extremely dangerous. Oh shit. That's a problem. Okay. Well. Damn. It's all set up very nicely, so all we can do then is work on this unit and hope for best, but it looks like we might lose our hilltop, which is a little awkward when I was supposed to be defending it. Here. We'll charge uphill, fine. Okay, in the meantime we have to prepare to do what we can to regain control here. Yeah, that's not the best. So we'll try to get back to the summit of the hill. Damn it. Oh no. Let's at least force him to flank this way, so it'll waste a bit more time. Okay, then what? Good. Very bad. Very bad. This is looking tough. Next turn. Continuing disaster on the right flank. It's blocking me from preventing that flank attack with the light cavalry. Yeah, light cavalry really is the bane of this Jewish Revolt army. It's very difficult to counter. Another break, and out of range. Now at this point, I wonder if we should have just give up these 4 units for lost and try to reform the line, at least in the open. It's a hideous situation. Sound them in, I guess, and then face your fate here. Somewhat delay the inevitable. Pursuers, yeah. General up and crush into these comitatenses. Good. And they're raw. Have at it. Uphill? Do we have a choice? Not really. Go for a frag there. Sure. Guess not. At least zone them in. Push up to this hill. No point in charging. Can't do anything with my lights that's even remotely useful. Here, pick at these Palatina. Then could shift over here, I suppose. No, we have irregular foot there, it's fine. Turn to the other side. Push into position, right? Oh wait, shoot, and shoot, then push into position. Damn it. Okay, what are we to do here? Good. That's additional pressure, but is this enough to accomplish anything? We really need to start breaking these units so we can push past, and I don't know if that's doable. Towards the rough ground. Cataphracts might get them there, actually. Turn around. Better yet, back to where you were. How excessively bad this looks. Next turn, disaster continues. Oh, I wonder if that could help, though. Alright, what do we got? Come on. Disruption. Okay. Not very wise, I'm afraid. Yeah, run the hell away. Can you switch over to anyone more useful? Yes, like you? Yep. That's what we'll do. Get out of charge arc. So, what do we got here? They're zoned in. Held firm. Too bad. Too bad again. Not enough for a check. Damn. Close to auto braking, aren't they? Just go away. That's not enough. Okay, charge into impact. Threaten the flank. I'll have to countercharge. Then fragged. Let's keep it up. Held firm. Too bad. I'm even willing to shoot at a half arc at this point, so that we can do that. Okay. Push, and this is tempting, but if we push them back, then he charges here by blocking himself, and then he can flank me if I win. So unfortunately, we have to sit and stare at him for one more turn there. In the meantime, get our supports forward. Right, you get over here and actually try to auto break that unit. Good. Completely worth it. Smash in. You can only just hope to hold out as long as you can. Do we tank the charge and go for the melee? I think we do at this point. You have to hope to not die too fast. Zone them in. Damn, almost a break. What a shame, and now you're gonna get flanked too, but I guess there's nothing you can do other than stand your ground. So tempting. Not worth it though. Let's wait and shoot. You'll have to charge here. Probably do that anyway. Okay, onward. So Traris, it's a double Dit King, Legion second unit against a regular medium foot, 26% advantage. I have no idea what he's asking, but I'll try to catch it. Let's see, is that, no, Legion second unit. What does that even mean? Who? I just don't know. Alright, he tanked that impact, unfortunately for me. So he'll set up a flank for next turn, that is what it is. Is that it? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that? Ah, ouch. Yeah, that's pretty bad luck. That's pretty bad. Right, bounce to them. Good. Damn, I want that to drop completely, please. Cause a break. Good. Which way do they run? Out of the way. That's fine by me. Okay, you hide in there. What happens? Well, we don't want to reinforce this with the general, because it's just not going to do any good. Maybe what we do... Well, here. What happens here? Let's do that first. Do we have any checks in our favor? Disruption on the cavalry. Great. Well, fight them off then. They fall back. Then who would we want to command on in that case? Probably you. Let's see if we can cause a double drop. Nope. So, then what we want, it's getting insanely complicated. Let's start with that. Good. Now, fell back, huh? Well, just keep... Oh, I want to kind of apply pressure there too. Alright, turn and shoot. We are going to waste some ammo now. Because they're in the way. You shove them off. I don't care if they get away. Keep them locked. That way we can shoot. Great. So now you can stop the flank, and then you can hurl yourselves into these disruptive Limatane. Good. Clears the field of fire. Shoot. And again. And just pour on the damage at this point. Keep pressing forward. And forward. Okay, so... Yeah, very complicated. Shove them off. Hopefully. Good. Disrupting. Excellent. Let's see. Okay, where was I? Yeah, unfortunately I can't get this rear charge off. So we'll just have to fight this out for now. Oh man. This should be more or less even terms. Okay. Should have the advantage here. Good. This is going to be just horrific. Good. Hopefully then we can break them before we get flanked. Again, hopefully we just hold out here until we can shatter these units. Is this worth the charge? No, when I can just shoot them and then charge next turn. Shuffle to the high ground. At least you caused a slight distraction. I don't know. There we go. This unit's going to get flanked. Probably dooming this unit as well. Alright, here we have cataphracts on the way to get behind us, which is not going to be the best. Here, arc around. You start shooting. Everyone's on low ammo just about, so this is not going to be very effective, but we can always try to bleed them as they head back in. Really, what else are we going to do with those units? Now, can he prevent both of these units from flanking? He might be able to, in which case maybe I would charge in, but not really a point in tanking this impact. Yeah, let's leave it there. Alright, Trari is feeling rather unlucky, I think. Best troops in this army list cannot get the better of your worst troops in 2-to-1 combat after 5 and 3 rounds. Referring to, what, your regular foot against cataphracts, I assume? And Praetorian Guard, let's see what happens with that. And the guard there against the other irregular foot. I mean, that's a disrupt. And that's also a disrupt, so I don't know. I don't think I'd feel too bad about that. Nice break with the lights. Should bounce that, yep. Frag on the cavalry, yeah, this knew was going to happen. These were uphill, but it's not going to save them for long. Good. Excellent. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. That gives us some room to work with. Okay. So let's start with this combat and see what happens. Okay. Then we can start punishing this cavalry. Not enough for a cohesion check. Impact into you. They held firm. Too bad. Let's pile into these cataphracts. Now things are going to get confusing. I need to figure out the best way to get as many lights into action here as possible. I mean, we have to do that. Stationary bonus, yeah. Go for a break here. And they clear out of the way, that's good. Now, zone them in. Push past. Okay. Then, what? Held firm, but they can only take so much of that kind of punishment. Shuffle past. Shuffle past. Push towards the other side of the field. Okay. That's all well and good. See what happens here. Break in our favor to 23, but they hold firm. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think a immediate win is really in the cards here. We're downhill here. This unit might want to turn because when we collapse, yeah, we might want to be able to pile in here. Ah, damn. So he's going to flank us here. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can really do about that. They fall back. Huh. Well, let's pile in then, because this is a rare chance to block in some cavalry and get some good melee rounds in. Okay. Next up, where do we want to command? Not too worried about losing a check here. I think if I wanted to be concerned about anyone dropping cohesion, it would probably be you. Zone them in. Shuffle away for now. This unit's done for. They'll get charged by light jabs that are well above them. And this situation is also pretty awkward. They're going to start getting behind us, and I don't know that there's any way I can prevent it. If I'm lucky, he'll end up having to waste time killing lights. But low ammo is not going to do that much against cataphracts, and I'm about to run out with the one unit that did have ammo. Turn back around. So we're up 20. We have some good things on the way. Here, here, here. This is all favorable as well. We also have some bad things. This unit's going to go. This unit's going to get automatically dropped. And cataphracts are on the way. So it's a race to win on our left before the bad things start happening on our right. Terrari's not having any of my shit. He's saying those irregular foot were standing for unusually long. Maybe so. I don't know. That's kind of the use of cheap troops, yeah? Never really to win, but more to just delay by their presence. Ooh. Okay. Still got my work cut out for me. Alright, there was that inevitable flank attack. Ugh. Frag. Yeah. Should bounce that. Yep. And you're super dead. Goodbye. Maybe we can run him out of there if we're lucky. Frag to fall back. Yeah, I might be able to work with that, honestly. Ooh. Will you not break? Unacceptable. Huh. Okay. Well. For starters, let's zone you in still. How close is that unit? It's light spear. Interesting. Do this first. Yeah, it's about time. Uh-huh. No way to block movement here, sadly. Okay, well, we can at least pile in here to make sure this unit is trapped, and hopefully we'll kill it fast enough. Okay, then what? Let's fight General up there. Good. Keep on the pressure. Good. Then this whole situation. Yeah. Loose. Held firm, held firm. Okay. Well, in that case, loose again. You're low ammo, 1 turn of ammo. Okay. Well, let's get in there. Disrupted. Well, you know what? Let's pile in then. Five more casualties for auto break on these guys. Let's do it. Shouldn't even have moved these irregular foot here. Sure, inspire the men. Good. Turn. And turn. Okay. Then what? We do have some bad things on the way too. So, let's do this first. I mean, I could charge in here, but I'm afraid that we'll just get flanked, and that seems not worth it. When I could just sit here and by my presence delay these 2 high-quality infantry units. Let's see what happens. It is tempting. Well, this has to happen. We break, but we hold firm. Zone them in. Okay. Then interesting. Interesting. Here. Why don't we... Who's out of ammo? You're out of ammo? You can't charge though. Fine. Shove them along. Great. Zone them in. And let's start getting into position so that next turn we can start peppering them still more. And so that we can block the fallback to this Bedouin cavalry unit. Okay, you just away. Alright, this. So we're up 26. You might have it then. You stay away. Right. Do I pile in? I don't think it's very likely that I'm just going to outright kill them if I do. So I think the wise move is to just stay here. What I can do though is general up here to speed up killing this cavalry unit if he rallies up. Okay, well, it looks like he did get a rally somewhere, so we'll fight on. Where though? You? No? You? Yeah, that's annoying. Can't really catch them very easily. Huh, I guess I should have charged in. Now I know. Oh, excellent. Wow. Bad luck. Fragged. And nope, held firm. What about here? There we go. Broken. There we are. So, good game to Triari. Very impressive, ferocious assault up this hill. Excellent use of light cavalry to get my skirmishers out of the way. And the day was saved by the skirmisher swarm hitting less well-armored cavalry over here. So, some nice holdouts by the irregular foot, and still at least maintaining some presence on this hill to pin down a few units. Yeah, it once again really came down to the light infantry. So, a good game to Triari, and good luck to him in the rest of the league. Till next time.